signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is May 11th, 2022. It is 2:54 a.m. This is my second video. That was the last prayer that I did. So let's go on Twitter. All right, first tweet, and I think these tweets are tweets that left out regarding what is it, when Harry did that little skit with New Zealand. So I didn't get a chance to record some of those tweets. Okay, when Archie sees his dad, Prince Harry, wearing a girl dad t-shirt. That's Archie leaving. He said, "You wearing a girl dad t-shirt?" I read some of the comments here already. There was something where some of the squad brought up where Harry went to New York to the UN building. So there was something he was holding. I think it was the computer case or something, has Archie's name in it. Something else. He said something Archie's dad or something like that. All right, I love that we can make joke like this. I see comments about this from the other side, really laminating Archie like he will not be loved the same because of a t-shirt. Oh my god, this is why I don't even follow them. Why you wanna follow these people? Everything they have to say is negative. Okay, this from people who uphold institution that call children spare. Ha. All right, let's see here. Okay, it will be a moot point. I don't know what's this. Not loving the same as long as Archwell is about there. Okay, there's the laugh. He had to wear the t-shirt because Lily was leaving after seeing him with Archie Papa folder 5 days a week. He goes to work. Now there's a balance. There's a LOL. What should we then do about Archie's Papa folder? They're making reference to it again. Okay, Harry's already on Guy's shirt list. Okay, surely he doesn't want Archie to add his name to his list too. Right, there's this. I'm sure Archie Nazaka can take a little girl competition or have we forgotten his absolute willfulness at his first public book reading, or the stern look signaling his displeasure at having to even ask? Can you get that? Alright, there's the skull. Love you, sis. There's that. That's Archie. You know he's not amused. There's that. There's the one that I was talking about. There's this. There's the laugh. But Lily was okay. So there's the Archie thing. Archie's dad, I think it says. Alright, there's this. He's on his way to Grandma Doria's house with Guy. There's the laugh. Okay, I'm fed up with Papa KFC jokes about my chickens, and I'm not wearing the little kids' suede shoes either. Enough. Me and Guy are going to stay with Grandma Doria. There's the laugh. There's this. He ain't gonna get too far though. That's Archie. He's gonna turn back. There's this. Okay, it's almost dinner time and nap time. And we'll be getting dog soon. He's moved into his chicken. A good one. The squad are making fun of Archie. What if the Archie Papa binder is in the car? Okay, come back, Archie. Remember, Archwell is named after you. That's another good point. Yes, this he cannot complain because it's pretty much after his name. Please come back. Okay, my nephew went away last week with a suitcase full of dinosaurs. Full of dinosaurs. Why didn't I think of this when I went away? Ingenious. There's that. Archie happy with the chickens for now. There's that. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Sending you a hug. The squad are just laughing. Moving to the chicken house, perhaps. Meg's gonna be in boy mom soon. Okay, ha 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 ha. Is that all King Archie has in the house? Who will feed the chickens? Come on, Archie. You will not find the eggs. Lily will make use of them. Okay, well, he does have his Archie's pa briefcase. Okay, now he'll just pull out his papa's engraved notebook. Alright, so there's more. Let's move on to the next one. So the squad were making fun of that because he wear the girl that t-shirt and Archie decided he's running away. Alright, next tweet. Okay, apparently Prince Harry is attempting to quote steal end quote goodwill from other Commonwealth countries by being respectful to their indigenous population. Shame the other royals never thought to do that, I guess. And this is when I was doing that video. I think it's out already. I put it out the same day. And I was like, this is, if they want to copy Harry, this is the one to copy him off. Because that was so freaking genius. Okay? How dare Prince Harry not be like his father and brother who disrespect or ignore indigenous people. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, they go over there, they're laughing at these people. They're laughing at them, but yet they want the people to adore them. Okay, Prince Charles and Camilla laughed during annual throat singing performance. It's posted July 4th, 2017. They have no respect for anybody. No respect. And then they fought to be in, especially her. She fought, probably killed too, to be in that position. Okay, so Harry is embracing, what is it, 2025, I think, Invictus. Okay, the winter Invictus is gonna first take place in Canada with an indigenous people kind of thing. Alright, William and Kate cancel trip on Caribbean tour after protests from Belize villagers over colonial legacy. Demonstrators have voiced opposition to the royals' visit due to a dispute over contested property between residents of Indian Creek Village and Flora and Fauna International, the conservative charity that William supports as patron. Alright, so she highlighted this. The landing site for the Cambridge's helicopter reportedly caused further problems amid claims residents were not consulted about the location, which is on the local football pitch, according to local Belize media outlet Channel 7. They don't think about how can I do certain things at the same time be aligned with the locals. They're not about that. Look at their freaking history. They never respect the indigenous people of anywhere. They just go, kill, chain, sell them, and then enclose themselves in a certain part and then keep the people out. I mean, my goodness. And then they want people to adore them. Oh, I thought I saw a comment here. All right. Never thought, because they don't care about Commonwealth countries, cultures, anything about them at all. Harry's genuinely care for them and respect them so much. Okay. It's called showing common courtesy and respect to those you care about. You also generally try to learn about their cultures and not merely turn up and cosplay. People tend to notice the difference. Funnily enough, this is called the authenticity gap. Yep. Okay, they are always several steps behind Harry. Remember how the media went for Harry when he said we need to have a conversation about slavery. Yeah, he wanted to talk about it, but nah. And he told them, let's take advantage of Meghan being part of the family. Okay, because Meghan signed up for it. Meghan knew what she was up to. So they rejected that. They don't want to change. Okay, respectful to indigenous population seems like a winning approach, because I know this Prince Charles plans to copy him for his visit to Canada. Yep. Okay, people, let's see, because their true nature will always come out. All right. Because if it's not them, if it's not what they all about, eventually they're gonna do something stupid. People gonna see. All right. Because when it's part of you, like Harry, when he's really for something, his morality will always carry out. People can steal and quote goodwill. It's not a one-time voucher redeemable for only the British royal family, like some sort of empire coupon. The British media and British royal family better stop acting like dogs, marking their territory. It's offensive and dumb. The dog went, what's that? It's like a carcass on the ground, and he peed on it. This is mine. So it's like telling the birds, don't eat that, this is mine. Okay, after the Caribbean nonsense, then Charles announced there will be a focus on indigenous group on the Canadian tour. Someone is catching on. I mean, for how many years he's been alive? Have he been doing anything out of the blue? All of a sudden he wants to do that? We will see his true nature. All right. Okay. What is wrong with that? Why did they think about this themselves? Okay. I can begin to express how horrible these people are at the job. Harry will continue to trigger them. I can't wait to discover that DF, I'm assuming Daddy Fell, and Bond defecators read in their restroom, so they have more to worry about than being triggered to stand for the Keenies. Alright, he's now able to steer his own message without the royal filter. He's so authentically mindful and kind. Yeah, this is the thing here. The firm, okay? The firm wants to be loved, no matter what they do, wants to be loved. But to be authentic, where Harry, this is who he is. He wants to be authentic with some of the things that he does. Instead, the firm wanted to chip away his authenticity and guide him toward the way that the firm wants Harry to be. Okay? But the people don't like the way the firm wants to direct Harry. So Harry left. That's not the reason, but Harry have his own reason for leaving, and he's being authentic with himself, and this is what people like, and they adore him and they like him for that. And now instead the firm wants to copy him. When he was there, they didn't like who he was. They were guiding him the way they wanted to. So I mean, these people are crazy. This almost like that GIF. Was it a GIF or picture? Was it first they mark you, then they, what is it, something else, they mark you, then they copy you, or something like that. So this is the thing here. Next tweet. Royal charity set for major windfall thanks to Prince Harry donation and significant legacy. Alright, so there's an article here. We'll leave the link in the description for you. Oh, can I? Just that. Alright, let's see here. Royal charity set for major windfall thanks to Prince Harry donation and significant legacy. May 2022. That's on the 9th. By Russell Hargrave. Sentebale, which works in Lesotho and Botswana, was set up by the Duke of Sussex in 2006. And let's not forget the other prince. Was it Lyoto or something like that? There's another prince, a prince in Africa that Harry created with. All right, so let's not leave him out. Okay, a charity created by Prince Harry is said to receive a windfall worth more than £1 million. Sentebale's latest account, published last week with Companies House, revealed that the charity will receive both a donation of £1.2 million from Prince Harry and a separate significant legacy gift before the end of August this year. Remember, Harry said all of his proceeds will go to charity. There it is, it's being shown. The financial filings show that Sentebale's income also rose sharply in the year to August 2020 to 2021 from £2.4 million to £3.1 million. Sentebale was founded in 2006 and works in Lesotho and Botswana. Referring to the charity's main annual fundraising event, a polo tournament, the account says, quote, at the time of the Polo Cup, Prince Harry generously committed to donating $1.5 million to Sentebale. That donation will appear in the charity's next set of accounts. It matches the total Sentebale raised from event in 2020 and 2021, but is substantially higher than the average amount the Polo Cup raises each year, which is £800,000. The annual report also says, quote, during the year ended 31 August 2021, the charity was notified of a significant legacy. Quote, the administration of the estate has proved complicated, and whilst the charity is entitled to the legacy, probate was still due to be granted as at the year end. Quote, the executors are waiting for information on administration and other fees in order to finalize the estate account. The account shows that Sentebale's income rose to more than £3 million in 2020-2021, up 30% on the previous year. Yep, since he left, he's doing his thing, and he has told us his income is gonna go to charities. And what is it? The Polo Los Padres that Nacho created, where he said they create that Los Padres to raise money for charities that they care about around the California areas. Okay, the growth was driven by higher income from event and gifts and kind, as well as from institutional donors, including UNICEF and United States Agency for International Development. Total spending stood at £3 million, up from £2.8 million in 2019-2020. The charity's reserve have increased to £690,000. As whether the legacy came from Prince Philip, nah. Okay, Prince Harry's grandfather, who died in April 2020. That money, if it's from Prince Philip, that will go to his personal thing. But anything that Harry has said that he does that raises income, that will go to charity. He said it, so I don't think the grandfather thing will go for him. If he doesn't need it, most likely he will save it for his kid, in my humble opinion. But the other things that he raised is gonna go to charity. This is why the things his charities are flourishing, working, they're sustaining themselves throughout the pandemic. And you know, the royal family or the Brits are not the type who initiate of giving, but if there is someone they could piggyback on a positive note, they'll add their name to it. So that's what they were trying to do here, but Sentebale put a stop to it the minute that the nonsense came out. Okay, and it's a private number. Everyone that I know, I saved their number. Okay, as whether the legacy came from Prince Philip, Prince Harry's grandfather, who died in April 2021, a Sentebale spokesperson said, quote, the legacy... they left a message, I'll listen to it later. The legacy referred to in our 2020-2021 annual report and account is not a gift from Prince Philip's estate. So they put out the statement right away. So don't come and spend your nonsense. That's what Sentebale is saying. The legacy noted in our accounts is from a Sentebale supporter. All right, quote, the charity account standard require us to disclose that a legacy had been pledged, even though probate had not yet been granted. Giving the final valuation is to be confirmed. We cannot provide any further detail at this stage. Yeah, I mean, they shut that nonsense down really quickly. So the link will be in the description. I ended up reading the whole article. All right, at Scobie, Roy Suter, did you see this from Sentebale? Okay, knew about Harry's donation but missed the legacy gift. Thanks. Okay, Sussex charity, not royal charity. Exactly. Of course, Sussex charities are the only ones thriving these days. The royal charities are closing and complaining. It's good to make it clear. Yep. Okay, now the royal charity, actually good news though, great write-up except for the heading. Harry might be royal, but Sentebale isn't a royal charity per se. What did they call it? Let's go back to it. Royal charity. That is true. Well, it's different because the what is it, King Prince something, I forgot his name, okay, is royal, African royal. So maybe, I don't know, it depends on how you see it. Harry is a royal, his co-founder is also royal, so maybe, but just because it's royal, that doesn't mean it's associated to the British royal family. We have to understand that. This is why they think that words really, like if Harry was to be called HRH, His Royal Highness or something like that, is something exclusive to the British royal family. There are other royals. So Harry is a royal, and the Prince of Lesotho is also a royal. So in some sense, maybe, but they didn't say the royal family. Maybe, I don't know. Not royal charity. Actually good news though. Great write-up except for the heading. Okay, Prince Harry put his money where his mouth is. The rest of the British royal family could learn from him. Okay, you must have missed the £500,000 donation from the Cambridge to the Invictus game then. Did they donate? I'm not aware of that. Okay, yeah, really have to stop this lie. They didn't donate anything to Invictus. They gave Harry the money. That's what I thought. That was when Harry was leaving, there were some money issues from was it the Royal Foundation kind of thing that had to go to certain charity, and I think it's is it part of the Travelers or something like that. Nah, they didn't donate anything. But let me finish this here. Okay, y'all really have to stop this lie. They didn't donate anything to Invictus. They gave Harry the money he raised for his charity that was still within the Royal Foundation possession. Okay, £500,000 for Invictus, while their own charity are closing due to lack of funds, and that doesn't bother you. That's a good point. That's a good point. Where they're giving Harry, but theirs is closing down. That's a good point. Okay, oh Lord, not again. If I hear this nonsense one more time. Wrong resounding. Okay, resoundingly, you have 24 followers. Okay, lies. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, I'm 24 minutes and I'm only, how many more tweets that I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, too much. Okay, there's here. New Zealand center stage as Prince Harry announced a new sustainable travel campaign. All right, I'll click this. I'm not gonna read it because I'm already late behind. Okay, there's this. I'll leave this in the description for you guys for you to read. All right, Meghan hated every second of New Zealand. How do you know? What?
And now it's my great pleasure and privilege to invite Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex to speak.
Good evening, everyone. Your Excellencies, Prime Minister, Mr. and Mrs. Bridges, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tēnā katoa katoa. Your Excellency, thank you for your warm welcome to Government House this evening, as well as for hosting me and Harry during our special time in New Zealand. We are proud to be able to join you tonight in celebrating the 125th anniversary of women's suffrage in your country. The achievements of the women of New Zealand who campaigned for their right to vote and were the first in the world to achieve it are universally admired. In looking forward to this very special occasion, I reflected on the importance of this achievement but also the larger impact of what this symbolizes. Because yes, women's suffrage is about feminism, but feminism is about fairness. Suffrage is not simply about the right to vote, but also about what that represents. The basic and fundamental human right of being able to participate in the choices for your future and that of your community. The involvement and voice that allows you to be a part of the very world that you are a part of. And women's suffrage is not simply about the right to vote for women, but also about what that represents. The basic and fundamental human right of all people, including those members of society who've been marginalized, whether for reasons of race, gender, ethnicity, or orientation, to be able to participate in the choices for their future and their community. So bravo, New Zealand, for championing this right 125 years ago for the women who well deserve to have an active voice and an acknowledged vote, and for all of the people that this effort has paved the way for globally. We all deeply thank you. In the words of your suffragette, Kate Shepherd, all that separates, whether of race, class, creed, or sex, is inhuman and must be overcome. Thank you all so much.
Is this yet another person who has never met Meghan or they psychic? Have you ever been to New Zealand? If you had, you know that it's virtually impossible not to fall in love with it as soon as you landed. Beautiful place, amazing and friendly people. It's amazing. What is it? The president? Not president. The Prime Minister of New Zealand. Meghan, what is it? I think Meghan was pregnant, wasn't she? There was something that happened where Meghan and the Prime Minister of New Zealand gave a nod, and then Meghan went and did a speech or something like that. I don't remember what it. Okay, seriously, Harry and Meghan need to call it on private jet. They flew private. Oh God, Mary Claire. If Harry doesn't come across and said that, that's his problem. If this was when he was at the royal family, whatever, blame the royal family for that, the firm for that. That magazine is always messing toward the Sussexes. Why don't they tell the Cambridges, who are always on vacation, and Charles that? Okay, I'm not even gonna read it. Girl, Dad is doing great. This man is so easy on the eye and certainly knows how to launch a campaign. Well done, people. Prince, love. Okay, the haters are out in force today. If you don't care, why are you here? Harry is booked and busy doing what he promised. Yep, that's why I'm telling you, this is the thing here. They have to smear. That's the thing. They have to smear people who may not know, who come across these things. Okay, like when I put the thing about Shout, where they're projecting their nonsense that Harry's gonna sell information about the Jubilee to Netflix and all of that. They love to project, to smear the name. Okay, when in fact they the one who's doing it. This is why I had to put the article of Shout. Okay, they're selling people's information, and then they're projecting the same nonsense about Harry. Alright, let me move on. After this, I'm moving on. Okay, Harry and Meghan is causing non-stop mass hysteria amongst the derangers, and the Jubilee has not happened yet. What will they do when Harry's book finally come out, or weeks before it comes out? There will be a lot of cold turkey, like Harry junkies having the shake at the thought of his book. Okay, great job, Harry. Reality isn't a global community things like travel or necessities. And despite those being deliberately obtuse, we can't walk everywhere. Being a leader and finding sustainable ways to do so is commendable. Alright, that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I want to do one more video. It's a review about a video on CNN, and that will be for my members. Okay, Sentebale's latest account published last week with Companies House revealed that the charity will receive both a donation of £1.2 million from Prince Harry and a separate significant legacy gift before the end of August this year. It's almost like the article that I read regarding the Sentebale thing. Okay, did you see how the crazy British press tried to ask if the legacy money came from Philip, and Sentebale said nope, it did not. You know what just crossed my mind? wasn't Prince Philip will was supposed to be sealed for like 90 years? So who asked that question? Was it the royal family who asked that question? So if the thing was to remain sealed for 90 years, how will Harry knows? So that means Harry probably received some money from Philip, Prince Philip. So I don't know. Even though I read the thing, I don't remember if they mentioned who gave Harry. Well, it didn't go too specific. Anyway, let's get back to the original recording. Yep, they put a stop to their BS. Yep, that's how they always caught in their muddy lies. So glad Sentebale is transparent. Okay, Harry is the best royal ever, always giving back and showing others how to level up. That's a Sussex royal. There's the clap. We stand a hardworking family using their platform and status to uplift others. This is service. Harry and Meghan proving that service is indeed universal. Thanks, I have shared this. Awesome. And the thing is that when you think about it, Harry and Meghan are doing things globally. Globally. Can you imagine that? It's a lot. Globally, when in fact the royal family are doing things local and they can even sustain. This tells you a huge difference. Alright, after this I'm going to the next tweet. How that article described the polo charities and money raised was delicious. So the polo games in UK raised far less than the one in the States. Alright, so there's that. These people are ridiculous. They have to try to insert themselves. When it's something positive, they try to insert themselves to ruin the positive coverage of the Sussexes. Next tweet. Prince Harry tries his hand at acting and video to launch project for his eco-travel firm Travelist in New Zealand. Alright, let's look at each of the picture. Look at his face. It's like they're stalking him. Rating agent. That's here. Girl dad. That's him laughing. This is so cute. The yikes. The clowns. Okay, but oh god, they have to come. Better than Meg acting, I'll give him that. Let's see what some of the... Let's see here. Are we a bit salty? You don't spend 7 years as a serious regular on one of the top rated show in the US, right behind Game of Thrones. If you can't act, that's just the reality of the business. So try again. Your resentment of the Sussex is embarrassing for you. That is true. Okay, does Meghan Markle make residual for suit reruns? Actually, she's still making money of it. If some of you who are new, there's a video that I did, not a A-list actor, actress or something like that, and I think it has thumbnails of of Meghan crossing her arm on the thumbnails. Go look at it. All right, go check it out. Okay, there's this. Like most actors and actresses, Meghan Markle still makes money for her past jobs, especially for Suit, which she starred in for 7 seasons as USA Network's most popular show and the second most watched cable program right behind Game of Thrones. Suit brings in massive revenue each year. Meghan Markle makes a percentage of the revenue every time an episode from season 1 to 7 airs. Yeah, she's still cashing in. Okay, thanks for the easy block. That's a good one. So you have actually watched Meghan act, lol. How else would you have known? That's another very good point. We all know why you hate Meghan. Okay, you are showing your jealousy and bitterness, but I like seeing it from people like you. Keep showing what you are so people know to avoid you. Alright, with that being said, where is that person? Why am I surprised? Oh, that was her. Okay, Jessica, better than Meg's acting. Perfect black, like the squad say. Bam. Black. Alright, next tweet. Okay, this is libel on Harry and Meghan. Another day, another commentator gave a platform to spout lie on them. Mike Perry says Harry and Meghan issued a statement they're coming to the Jubilee within a 30 people camera crew. He called them wicked. You can register to complain. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I have to stop in between. Alright, let's see.
Concern, I think they should be banned from coming back during the whole of the celebration for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Last Friday, right, the announcement came out from the royal family that Harry and Meghan wouldn't be on the balcony, neither would Andrew. Within seconds, an announcement came from California that they're coming anyway. So they were well, prepped up for this, so they'd be coming anyway.
I mean, they have to, don't they have to contact the Sussexes to make sure that they are coming? So when things like that is being said about Harry, his response already prepared. Can you imagine if Harry or the Sussexes came out and said they're coming without the statement from the UK first? What will they say? Trying to overshadow? So they have to wait until the palace says it, because remember, the Sussexes say if it doesn't come from them, I'm paraphrasing, that's not the exact word, okay, things will be confirmed from them. If you don't have to take things from sources, say sources that, okay, they will confirm things. Most squaddies always take Harry's word as face value. This is why some of the squad were saying Harry will not lie, that if he says coming, he's coming. So his statement was already prepared once the palace says that they are coming. So therefore his statement must be ready before they're spewing out of control like this guy. And he was the one who said some stuff about if they are at the balcony, and I bleep him out. Let's continue.
But not only would they be coming, so would a team of 30 cameramen, camera women and technicians from Netflix with them.
So that's where this nonsense came from him. How did he know? What the hell? Like this person said, this is libel. I swear, I don't know. I won't be surprised if Harry doesn't sue them after that. And this is why they were saying that he's gonna sell those information to Netflix. Now I see. This is where it came from, and this is why I put the shout article. Oh my God, these people are crazy. But let's continue.
Tolerance of the royal family to this young couple who have cashed in to the tune of £100 million or dollars on the strength of being a member of the British royal family. The tolerance of the royal family here and the Queen herself is extraordinary.
What in the name? How could you project such a huge thing like this? Okay, I won't be surprised if there is a lawsuit after that.
Banish them altogether. Either banish them because I do care. Because I like the royal family.
Like one of the squad said, if you really care about the Queen that much, this nonsense should not be coming out of this guy's mouth. And this is very scary. These are the old people who's doing that, poisoning the young minds. This is crazy. Oh my God.
I want you to look after your own blood pressure here.
Oh my God. Let's see here. What did she say? This was the only statement from Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan about their attendance at the Jubilee. Let's see what it is. Okay, I read that tweet. I remember reading that. Breaking, a Sussex spokesperson tells me, quote, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, are excited and honored to attend the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebration this June with their children. That was it. I read that. I remember reading that tweet for you guys. And then I believe this was the first one, and then Omid's Kobe one was after that. My goodness. Alright, and this guy turned this into all of that. It was released approximately 18 minutes after the palace statement, which confirmed the balcony will be for working royals only. My goodness. So the Sussexes gave the royal family time to release it, then they confirm it. Okay, there was no statement from the Sussexes that day or ever that they will be attending the Jubilee or any other royal event in the UK with cameras and filming for Netflix. This is libel. Even Netflix could sue him for mentioning Netflix here. Mike Perry here on the Jeremy Vine show, channel 5. 9:15 a.m. used this libelous statement to justify accusing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex of bringing wicked and calculating to incite hate. Wow.
But I heard him yesterday on another programme referring to Harry and Meghan coming over as wicked.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I did say that. And I think it is.
Challenge you on that.
Certainly.
Why is bringing over his new daughter, Lilibet, to meet his grandmother at the age of 96 wicked?
Because, I'll tell you why, because I think he's trying to keep his paymasters happy. I mean, this is the biggest royal event for years, probably for 50 years, okay?
What the?
And as I said earlier on this show, seconds after it was announced he's not on the balcony, all of a sudden an announcement comes out of California, they're coming anyway, and they're coming with the children. Now, I believe that couple are under pressure to produce the goods, not just for Netflix.
Oh my God.
Spotify, they've been paid huge amounts of money, and this will be a...
Why did Harry, if that's the case, why did Harry fought so hard for his privacy? This guy, oh my God, he doubling down.
Massive projection of where they are in life, their role in life, and how they
my God.
start their new life. And I think that's calculating, and I think that's wicked.
Oh my goodness, this is great. Oh, there's more. Okay, this was the other part. The lady from London sorted him out. At Miller Heller came good again. All right, let's see it. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now it's getting good.
I want to ask you a question here. The other day on this show, Storm was here. In fact, you were in touch with me about this over the weekend. Andrew Pearce was in from the Daily Mail. And I said, I will bet you any money that Prince Andrew, gets on that balcony, right? Now just have a look at this picture over here, right? Because this was what we were talking about. Would it be the balcony from hell, right? Because I said, he's coming up the stairs and no one's going to stop him. Andrew Pearce said to me, I'll bet you £10 he's not on it. I said, I'll bet you he is. And Storm at the weekend messaged me and said, you've got to pay up the bet because you lost. And I said, no.
I think this was the clip because I've seen that clip before. This was the clip where that guy says something. I had to mute it. If it's in this clip as well, I'm going to mute it because it was vile.
No, because I think he still will. Now, Ash, leave aside your general lack of whatever about the royal family. Do you think he'll make his way up the stairs and open the French windows?
Well, I don't think he will, to be honest. I mean, he's a ghastly little attention seeker as well. When Prince Philip died, he got himself in front of a camera as quickly as possible to rehabilitate his reputation. One thing I would say is that if he is on that balcony, you get a nice high-up target for any rotten fruit that you've got.
You can't possibly be there on the balcony because the reaction of the country to him standing anywhere near the Queen would be so negative it would destroy the royal family.
I think it might be like...
Yeah, I think this is the clip and I will mute that part, what he said there.
Like Ceausescu, I think that's the only thing that might stop him, is the crowd might turn on him.
I agree.
And that would be really nasty for him. Storm.
Well, we're focusing on Harry and Meghan now, so we're going to speak to Norma from Hampshire, who thinks that the pair have made their decision and they should stick to it.
Hi Norma, so Harry and Meghan should not be on the balcony.
Good morning to you all. Thank you for having me, especially when our favourite man's on the panel, Mike Parry. No, I certainly don't. Harry and Meghan made the choice to dismiss themselves from the royal family. And as somebody famously said, you're either in or you're out. And I think for him to suddenly come back, in other words, he's picking when he chooses to do the royal duties. When he's needed and to help his brothers out, his brother and the royal family out, he don't want to know. No, I'm sorry. Keep them off that balcony.
I hear you, Norma, but remember with families it's more complicated because you can be in and out of a family. So Harry has a blood relationship with the Queen.
Exactly.
And
okay, so he didn't say it. That wasn't part of it. But the thing is that I'm pretty sure it's Harry who said he's not gonna stand on the balcony. Alright, they're making it seem like these people are crazy. They're making it seem like it's Harry who was begging for it. Oh my God. Okay, at least most of the callers are being realistic. That guy spewing hate is vile. I hope Harry doesn't even mention the Queen and they don't need the royal family to succeed as we've been seeing over and over again. I heard him, I shout so loud at the TV. These people are dangerous. They know most people who watch daytime TV only hear their side, so we'll believe. That is true. Anyone who doubts Harry and Meghan made the right decision to come should watch how the derangers, including media and royal rats, have been losing their mind. Just really is incandescent and telling us every day how he hates the idea. This is because Meghan and Harry put a stop to the court. They won't let the Queen see the children BS. And Meghan is also saying, I'm not afraid of looking the family in the eye. I have nothing to apologize for. That's a very good point. I didn't even realize that is a freaking good point. In one of my videos, I said, has anyone ever said no to the Queen? The Queen, okay? The Queen of all Queen, okay? So, well, not of all Queen, okay? The Queen. So the Sussexes have said no to the Queen, okay? They're not gonna be part of this BS. this kind of thing. All right, so this is aligned to some of the thing that I've said. This is a very good point. Okay, this is what Meghan will say. Meghan is also saying, I'm not afraid of looking at the family in the eye. I have nothing to apologize for. I told the truth. Many were saying Meghan was afraid to show her face because she lied. That is a very, very good point. Okay, do you know what? Sometimes I just think, let them carry on. This hatred is eating them up on the inside out. It's aged them all terribly. They look rancid. Look at Angela Levine, Piers Morgan, Lorraine, and Malone. And the other thing is that with this one, they can't, the whole world is watching them. If they really care about their status and all of that, they just from now on, they just have to be careful around her. Look at this. After all the massive amount of campaign to trash the Sussex's name, but they're still standing. So if they want, I don't know, these people don't learn, they don't know how to learn, or they don't try to learn. But if they care about their position, they better be careful when Meghan is around, because things is not gonna look good for them. Okay, because I could see that shield, that aura, that halo around the Sussexes as they walk past through them. Okay, I'm imagining the royal family standing on both sides. Okay, and then the Sussexes walking around with that shield of halo around them with their children. If they do go to the UK. I love how that person told him to watch his high blood pressure. Exactly. All right, after this, that's it. It's wild how everything reported by the Daily Fail is taken as fact. Someone was worried about the coup coming and said there'll be people ready to keep them in check. Netflix crew was only in The Hague for the documentary. Why the hell will they go to the UK for madness? Was it Holmes also lie? Harry and Meghan had a camera crew outside Queen Elizabeth's living room when Harry and Meghan were having tea with the Queen, so a producer could jump in with the crew to film it. They are unhinged. This camera thing came from the Megxit, and the British media is spreading it. Netflix project are set, and one now is IG. I'm tired of all the media nonsense about a view from a balcony. If Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan weren't coming, it would be disrespectful to the Queen. That's another point. Now that they are coming, there's still a spin about something or others. Let the media stew and their tomfoolery. Okay, I guarantee that when the Invictus documentary come out without mentioning the Queen, that clown piece of trash will be screaming about him not mentioning the Queen. I mean, these people are crazy. I don't understand them. Harry and Meghan can never do right to them. So this is why Harry and Meghan need to focus on themselves. Next tweet. Okay, breaking news. My Karenington Palace sources report that Copy Cain has all his horses and men out looking for a shirt with "I am a girl dad" to printed on it. That's with Harry with the girl dad t-shirt, so he's gonna copy it. A big front caps lock, the original, finer print, just Will's, dad of a girl, big close-up of himself coming straight on his belly. I don't even want to see that. Okay, female child's patriarch. My daughter bought me a shirt that has a bear paw with each of their names. It's cute. That's him giving himself the what is it, giving himself the BAFTA thing. Oh, so sweet. And Candescent will be searching high-low for girl dad t-shirts as we speak. Not an ounce of originality between them. Okay, the only thing he needs to look for is one that says "I'm royal ass." Kate is going to be seen in a boy mom shirt 54321. Haha, because he is the other brother. There was something about them not wearing jewelry with names on it, because Meghan had a chain with some initials or something like that. I don't know. They always have some protocol for Meghan. This is why the Sussexes need to focus on themselves, because if they listen to the Rangers over there, they'll be like a ping pong ball being bouncing left and right. Next tweet. I love my followers. That's why I'm telling you not to search for Jesse James here on Twitter tonight. Some people have uploaded naked pictures of his finely chiseled body completely naked, and that's why you should avoid searching for Jesse William. That's Jess, not Jesse. Okay, I did look at it. Oh my god. OMG. I'm not even gonna show it because YouTube will block my video. Okay, that's me here responding. Thank you for the lookout. I'll make sure not to search for Jess William. Jess, not Jesse. You're the best. I'm telling you, this is, I don't know, was it a real play? This was insane. It was insane. I almost searched because I saw people talking about it, but saw your PSA, and then you're a good person. Anyway, I have a doctor appointment I can't miss, so I'll cut this short. Forgive this sassy, too much information, but it's totally not short, like at all. Anyway, sorry, I'll go pray to Jesus now. She's saying it's not short at all. LOL. Thanks for the PSA. I will make sure I don't search. Okay, I'm so not searching. Have not searched 100 times today. Oh my god, I can't show this picture. Pretty much what this was all about, because I saw the image. I think it was a Broadway show, and Jesse Williams was totally naked, completely naked. You see everything, okay? Completely everything. And apparently, I think people were not supposed to film it. Someone did, and then upload it on Twitter and probably some other places. So what happened, I think once Broadway saw it or aware of it, it was really trending, and they're looking for the person who originally uploaded it. And that last night, while I was sitting in the living room, I received something on my phone. I think I tried to go on Twitter just to see what's going on. And Twitter had sent out a privacy code or something like that, because I think Broadway is about to take action for posting it. They were not supposed to post it. And there was some sort of a trust. Okay, only the people within, in other words, it was supposed to be seen by the eyes of the people who were in the room. Okay, but by recording it and put it out there, it removed that trust. So there's probably some legal action that might take place, because I did receive an update of Twitter privacy kind of thing. And then one of the things that I was looking for is, I don't want to mention it just not to give them idea because of some of the things that I'm doing to share with you, but I was fine. Okay, so Twitter automatically update its privacy kind of thing, because the privacy was, I read part of it, not all of it, because I was searching for things that I know I normally do on a regular basis, and it sort of listed it, but they have no problem with that. But instead they're saying, whoever, be mindful of what you're posting, because Twitter, in other words, is not responsible for whatever action that may be taken, because they just remove themselves from there. And Twitter is just giving the platform to say, I'm giving you the platform to share your information, but don't get me involved. Be mindful of what's going on, because if you're being sued, don't drag me. This kind of thing. Alright, so let's get back to the original recording. Next tweet. There's more comment, but I need to move on. There's this. Prince Harry wore, quote, a girl dad, end quote, t-shirt. I fully respect for the British press to run a, quote, Prince Harry's hate boys due to the feminist wife any minute now. Okay, they will conveniently ignore Prince Harry had carried Archie's Papa folder in New York City event well after birth of their daughter. These people are called the Rangers for a reason. Alright, there's this. Distress wall for textual interest. Green books to stay in tune with eco message. Okay, mismatch. Okay, mismatched candlesticks to show West Coast relaxation. Black jacket to stand out on the white backdrop. That's very interesting. It makes sense, especially the book. I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, who knew the candlesticks were for, quote, West Coast relaxation, or that someone can tell the difference between artwork and the wall. Okay, the reams of data they churn out on the Sussex family is ludicrous. Okay, very likely they have 50 scribblers with 50 stories being conjured at this moment. Okay, and they will all be exclusive. Okay, but okay, that's in French. The Rangers are already attacking it as wokeness, as if being woke is a bad thing. All right, let's do a prayer. I'm done. So the prayer that I did on our last video is prayer for well-being. So I'm gonna keep that theme, and I'm gonna pick, let's do this because we talk about candle. Let's pick this one. Okay, prayer for health and strength. Father above, I pray before you today, seeking strength and well-being. I pray that you grant me the strength to power through my days and health to last the lifetime. Lord, I will not get sick, neither will I tire. And throughout the days of my life, it is you that will be worshipped by me. I thank you for the blessing, O Lord. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, you could donate to PayPal or be a member, or just watch the commercials. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.